Hello everyone, my name is Wilfie Yulianti. Today I'm going to talk to you about when I was a child, I spoke a child. So let's begin. Developmental psycholinguistic examines how speech emerges over time and how children go about constructing the complex structure of their mother tongue. So preface is the common perfection that the crying of a baby conveys some significant linguistic communication. That the early Romans believed it was the gift, speech, spirit, Vigatinus, and even Plato observes that the very first communicative destination it is between comfort and discomfort. A common mistake of early students of developmental psycholinguistics was to assume the children had no language until they uttered their first word, usually about the time of their first birthday. What we have learned about crying is that it's not only communicative, it's also a different precursor to both language, human symbolic communication, and speech spoken language in sense crying. At last, the first few months is kind of language without speech because the child communicates different type of discomfort without using normal speech sound. As the event matures, crying helps the child learn how to produce linguistic sound, and so this careless form of utterance is also a precursor to speech. As anyone can witness when observing rose courses, even in full voice, crying trains baby to time their breathing pattern so that eventually they learn how to play their lungs like big bass with quickly inhalation of the air followed by long so exhalation to fill their vocal cords with prolonged wailing. As the even major cryings help the child learn how to produce linguistic sound, and so this cornelize form of the utterance in is also a producer to speech, as anyone can violence when observing a record even in full voice. Crying trains baby to time their bleating partner so that eventually they learn how to play their lungs like big bass with quickly inhalation of air followed by long so explanation to fill their vocal cords with prolonged white is difficult to some side whether the calls and gurgles of a just fit baby reinforce the mother confidence in crying it, or whether the mother's son of confirm when nurturing her baby refers the child mothers and their baby mate when together. No mistake so there was a clear similarity between the sound made by mother and child with head by the time the infants were only 5 months. Bubbling refers to the natural tendency of children of their age to bursts of in string of consonant vowel syllables contours, a kind of follic plays some psycholinguistic between marginal babbling and early state similar to cooing where infants produce a few and somewhat random contacts and conical babbling with usually emerges and around 8 months When the child vocaling question narrow down to syllables, they beginning to approximate the syllables of the character language. Interestingly enough, when infants begin to babble consonant at the conical state, they to do naturally produce only the consonant of their mother tongue. A 6-month-old infant raised by English speaker may very well babble a sound that is not in her mother tongue, say the unaspirated P sound in Spanish pico, big, with sound more similar to the English B in buy than the aspirated English P in P, but this same child, when trying to learn Spanish words 20 years later, may have great difficulty producing the some unaspirated Spanish P sound. The sound she babbled with is a baby. Saints even may babble vowels and consonants which are not part of their mother native repertoire. Babbling and is not advantageous that children are studying the acquiring the segmental sound of supramental sound of the mother tongue as this state. Babbling, the first psycholinguistic state where we have strong evidence that infants are influenced by all those many months of exposure to their mother tongue. Up to in this state, there is very little difference between the speech production of a normal child and that of a baby born profoundly deaf. Both events will progress toward the crying and calming state with the little effort manifestation of the significant difference between the inherent ability. So that's all about when I was a child. I spoke a child. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.